There's always that one person who comes along and ruins the party for everyone. This time, in the form of Stuff New Zealand, an online news agency who reported the following. World Rugby has privately acknowledged to the All Blacks that the ruling out of Aaron Smith's try in the final was, in fact, outside the rules, but is refusing to publicly acknowledge that. What does that even mean? Did World Rugby whisper into the All Blacks' ear that they are the actual world champs in their eyes, so don't worry about the result? The officials were wrong and everyone actually knows who the real champs are? What nonsense! Anyway, what does the law say? Although the officials were correct that Savea had indeed lost the ball forward, the laws prevent the TMO from intervening for knock-ons if play has gone past 2 phases. When Mo'unga made the decisive break, which led to his teammate going over, New Zealand had actually gone through 4 phases. The fact that World Rugby have refused to make a public statement about this sounds very suspicious. Even if the try should have been allowed, Mo'unga would have still missed the kick at goal as he was completely rattled and off his game, and the score would still have ended 12-11 to the Boks. You can't go on to make an argument and say, well, if that try was allowed, New Zealand would have won the game as they scored 2 tries in the end. That's not how it works. If that try was allowed, there would have been a restart and the game dynamics would have been completely different to what ensued after the All Blacks' first try was originally disallowed. If you recall the specifics after the try was disallowed, a penalty was awarded to New Zealand as a result of an Etzebeth line-out infringement, which gave New Zealand key attacking opportunities with great field positioning. This wouldn't have been the case if the original try was allowed, as the match would have restarted and New Zealand would have been under pressure back in their own half. A flawed argument and just an attempt by Stuff New Zealand to create smoke and encourage clickbait. At the end of the day, the Boks are still world champs and New Zealand have only themselves to blame for losing in that final. It doesn't help your cause by blaming the match officials for a decision that didn't go your way when fundamentally the game was lost due to ill discipline on the part of the All Blacks. The All Blacks did show some pride in the jersey with their second half performance, but did they deserve to win the World Cup? And were they the better team on the day? If you consider for a moment that the Boks faced 5 of the top 6 teams in the world to get through to the final, and won 4 of those encounters, whereas the All Blacks faced only 3 and won only 1 of those encounters, it's pretty obvious which team had the tougher road to the final and who deserves to be the world champions. Sometimes the rub of the green goes your way and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it just wasn't meant to be for the All Blacks and they'll have to wait another 4 years for a shot at a 4th title. What did you think of the TMO's decision? Do you think the All Blacks were robbed? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching and until next time, take care and happy rugby.